Okay, I'm an idiot. Yeah, sorry. I again forgot to unmute my mic. Um, Luckily, it was only a couple minutes in this time. So, yeah, as I was saying, this is Mickey D and episode 6 of Stationeers. Um, so I went and did a couple of mining runs, as I was showing in the mining bag there a minute ago. There is basically almost no spots. So, yeah, I ended up filling up my inventory 2, 3 times with what spots I did have available. If I had thought about it, I should have pulled out the cards for the e-readers, the tablets, because that would have given me a few more. And as you can see, we're almost out of jetpack propellant. We're doing okay on oxygen and waste tanks, so not too bad. Automated solars are definitely working really well. We've got a full charge, full battery, yep, and full battery and high one on a full one on the tracker, or I should say beacon. I made 2 large batteries, and obviously I pre-made a whole bunch of pipe and some filters and stuff, just because I am planning on working on the gas refinery this time. So I figured I would kind of get ahead somewhere. We're obviously going to use a ton of pipe, so and I think I already refined or smelted like 3 stacks of iron. Make sure there's nothing in behind there, and a stack or so of copper, a little bit of gold, I think. Um, and yeah, as I was saying earlier too, I found a large deposit of lead. Um, and went and grabbed that basically. So I'm gonna move this real quick because for one, I keep jumping over it, which is really annoying. Um, and we're gonna put it right here. We don't need data on it. Hang on, maybe we won't put it right there. I'm gonna move that too because for one, that's really annoying. It's inside there. So I think what we're going to do is, before we do anything, let's not try to smelt the drill. That would probably not be a good thing. Let me just turn these on. Check that. Yeah, so we've got quite a bit of iron now. I think what we're going to probably maybe potentially run out of, and there's nothing in that. Okay, let's just kind of... we know this is the airlock now, and we're going to... wrong one. Grinder. Thank you. Oh, really? The battery's dead? Thank you. All right. So, we're going to put the door on this side now. Not originally how I was going to do it, but we can come through. I think it'll work out just as well. And so this will be our airlock. We can maybe have like a suit charging station, whatever, in there. We've got plenty of room to run everything. And, I should, we obviously need to make more frames. There. So that should be all enclosed now. Yes. So that will be our airlock. Come through here. All right. So my thought is on this is either expand this out to the side, or which I might just do. I mean, we're gonna need more space either way. So, or I just move that. But I think I'll just do it right there. And we'll just expand there. There we go. What do we have for steel plates? We're not going to have enough either way. Yeah, I think we're going to end up having quite the steel shortage now. And how much? What are we looking at on the? Really, you had to fall. Thank you. Oh, we've still got quite a bit in there. Okay. I was expecting we were going to see quite a bit lower than that. I'm going to weld these first, just because we're walking on them. I did it again. All right, and we can go ahead and weld that one. That one. That one. I'm not going to worry about these other ones yet, just because I will probably end up running some pipes and whatnot through those. Yeah. I just want to get kind of this filled in a little bit. We can fill that one back in now. Oh, really? Okay. Let's turn that back off. That'll free up some space as well. So yeah, definitely we're going to need more steel. Let's pull up the charger, figure out where we're going to move that. Kind of get some workable floor space here now. Okay. You know what? We should just tear everything apart. And if I was intelligent on this, I would just do something like this, which I might not necessarily. Well, yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, so I pre-made some pipes and filters and whatnot, just because we're gonna need a ton of pipe. You know, there's no getting around that. All right, I think that's everything in there now. 2, 4, and then there's our 1 ingot of silver. So gold. So what do we got? 226 iron, 60 gold, 179 copper, 76 steel. Yeah, so obviously we don't have near enough steel. As soon as we get this little base rearrange done, then we're going to work on the gas production. We know there's going to be a solar, not a solar, that there is going to be a airlock there, so we probably should just and I think maybe we'll put the battery charger right there. That'll be a convenient spot for it, so we'll go ahead and leave that like that. And oh, I thought that was another bundle of cable in there. All right. So we could go ahead and just put a 3-way here, because we know, obviously, we're going to have a solar panel, or airlock. I keep saying solar panel. They get power from the inside, don't they? We'll leave it for now. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just... That way, if we don't, we're not wasting cables. If they do, then... and we're probably not going to want this to run that far back. So I'm debating on whether to use, we might not want that like that. Let's see here. Okay, so we'll just stick it. It really bothers me. I can't center that. Yeah, we'll just put it right there. Is that where? Yeah, I guess it is there. Nope, nope, we want a corner. Okay. No, we'll just grab that. Yeah, so we now got a large battery in the, yeah, I think it was 2 large batteries I made. Large battery for the tracker, so it lasts quite a while now, and a spare large battery, basically for, you know, the suit. Obviously, there's a large battery up there in that APC as well, which works pretty good. Okay, so what do we want to do for machines here? And eventually, at some point, we need to get some lights going on in here. So, and the other thing too is we're going to have to figure out where we're going to put the oxygen production, or not oxygen, the gas refining, which is coming up. You know, want to do it soon. So, well, soon as in this episode. Let me see. So the centrifuge. So we'll put, for now, and we'll probably still move this stuff around again as we. Oh, I'm in mining mode. I keep thinking that I've got stuff in my belt. Pipe bender, centrifuge, solid generator. Okay, the solid generator. I kind of want to put it here because we need to tie it in. We want to tie it into the battery. In case we need it. It was nice. I had it when I had it sitting over here. It fed into the battery charger. It could not feed into the battery, so it did not overload the lines. Oh, and it is well, in my time, it's wait a minute. No, it's not. Oh, never mind. I got just so confused. I got a pop up that just said Happy New Year, and that's not today. Anyway, I was like, oh, it's past midnight. And then, but no, that's not, it's a couple days away. So we could do, like if we put it right here, I mean, that would be great because we can run the line straight into the battery. I think we're actually going to have to move the battery one, no, because we can run right along the corner and then do a 3-way. Yeah, so we can put it there. Obviously, we're going to need to notch out again. And we're going to end up needing to make another locker because we've got so much resources. We are not... using them all right now. You know, we're getting them. And what I'd like to do is maybe turn it this way. And if we have like the locker here, and if we keep going on with the iron blocks for the blocks for the walls, so there would be one, if we had a locker. We could put it here. We could feed it. So our locker, we come back from mining run, swap out our batteries, whatever. Which, speaking of batteries, I guess we should just go ahead and swap that out. And, oh, hang on. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, yeah, I still got a little bit of like a cold thing going on. Um, yeah, come back from mining run, have our locker there with all of our resources, drop off our resources, throw it in the smelter, spits it out at this end. We'll have room to hook up conveyors, or not conveyor. I don't want conveyors. I think they're kind of dumb. I don't know why they've. I guess somebody will like them, but. And yeah, see, now we're actually out of blocks. But for now, what I'm going to do is basically put the machines. We'll do a little bit of spacing in between. So there. Electronic. Oh, that's electronic. Yeah. And we're empty, right? Yes. Okay. Okay, and then we'll do like, maybe we'll put our main machines here. So we could do, maybe we'll do electronic. I'm thinking like, we're gonna have to make this way, way bigger. All right, let's do that first. And I think we're going to use the iron frames for the floor. We've got, I don't know how many iron plates we've got though. And I was thinking about doing the whole underground base. I keep kicking that back and forth. I just haven't decided. I keep thinking I can do a staircase down, dig out an area. Hopefully, does this stay? Yeah, it looks like we stay right above the. I don't want to have to dig out a ton of area to get these in here. Now, trying to decide on how we want to do the. That might be big enough for now. How we want to do the. I should have some iron sheets, I thought. Still. There we go. How I want to do the. Oh, hang on. I just realized I can't see the other window. There we go. All right. Actually, all my windows are moved around. Let's fix that real quick. All right. There we go. How we want to do the. Turning the volatiles and stuff into a gas and process it. I'm thinking an enclosed room, and I'd kind of like to, like I said, the whole purpose of this stream pretty much is, play the game, but I like to automate things as much as possible. I played Minecraft for years, automated. We're gonna need more iron sheets. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely gonna want this one filled in. I miss that like all the time. It's not like the other one. It's not like it goes so fast that I just have to. For some reason, I feel like if I don't let go of it as soon as it fills up, I'm gonna like waste a sheet, you know, filling in the other one that we don't need right now because none of it's pressurized. Um, but obviously that's not the case. Uh, okay, let's move this out of the way. We'll just set it right here. And then we'll, okay. I feel like I'm playing a VR game. When you try to drag this stuff around in the VR games and it's just like all over the place. Yeah. And I don't really like tossing the stuff in the ground, but because you never know when stuff's going to go rolling around somewhere and then you find it in who knows where. Glass sheets. Water filter, nitrogen. Yeah, somehow I accidentally made 2 nitrogen filters when I was making the filters earlier. The mesopill, which is basically gone. Okay. Let's see here. Consumables. This stuff's all out of the way anyway. Organics, which we're not even gonna. I wonder if you could throw that. No, it won't let you. Okay. I just see chests go flying off. Yeah, really, Sam. Solar panels are working pretty good. Then again, though, we have no machinery hooked up right now. So yeah, I would hope we're not losing too much here. Okay. So, electronics printer. We're gonna stick that right here. Yeah, so we've got output, we've got input, we can reach those, that'll work fine. That's probably a little close, but it'll work. Yeah, I don't even know if we're gonna, we might use. I'd like to just completely bypass those, put the regular atmospherics in. Okay, pipe bender. So yeah, so I'd actually like to have that. Well, I'd like to have the building a little bit longer. And then what I'm thinking is we'll put like next to here we can have the centrifuge, or we can have the recycler and the centrifuge. Those can tie right into each other. Actually, I'll put it in the chest. Yeah, and we still need a fabricator too. So, and then maybe what we'll do is maybe we'll come off this way. And we still have a full tank of oxygen, so which is very good. And we'll just set that over here with the. There you go. Do your little wig out thing. Thank you. I just want to get this stuff out of the way. Obviously, I haven't been painting anything, so we can just close that. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. All right. Yeah, I've been way too neat and tidy. Anyway. So, let me see here. There's our basic machines. Maybe we'll put the and we're probably going to want to move those a little bit. So I'm thinking, well, not move them right now, but down the road, space them out. We can do chutes. Um, I haven't checked. As far as I know, the chutes just kind of back up if if you drop something in. Like we can fill up a chute. Hook a chute to this, put a input bin, whatever they're called there, and fill it full of coal, and then it'll just feed it as it can, basically. It'd be nice if they had some type of storage system. Obviously, we get a whole bunch of ores. We can throw them in there. It'll pump them through and refine them and spit them out. But then, as far as I know, you can't, it's not like if there's space, it'll just put them all in this machine. It's not like the machines can't call for them, which would be, nice. Hopefully they'll get something like that down the road. And I am not even going to work about hooking these up to data for now. We'll just save on cables. And get this stuff all hooked up. Which hopefully, I don't know, we'll probably end up. Really? Really? You're over one too much. I can't build a cable there. Okay. All right. And where are we at on the? There we go. Okay, we'll get this hooked up. We'll get our machines running again, which will be good. Oh, we still have... Yeah, we do still want to have wired. How did I miss still having one in my hand? Oh, very nice. All right, yeah, well, I need to obviously still run that. And since we're on junction now anyway, we'll go ahead and build those. Okay. Power, very nice. Yeah, this is a lot easier. Honestly, I probably could have just set them right back to the wall, but who knows? Maybe we'll end up wanting to run pipe or something back here, and I don't want to be jumping all over machines as I have been. We're getting more cable too. All right, let's. Okay, first of all, we got to get this, I guess, moved. Because, heaven forbid it should be able to line up with the rest of the machines. And I don't want you to feed that way. Yeah. So we're going to have to do it back there. Which we are literally like one cable short on. I'm pretty sure. Does this take two cables or one? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, look at that. Exactly enough cables. So, obviously, oh, actually, we have all these, which we are going to need a cable running down there, so we might as well leave it. I do believe everything should be hooked up. Very nice. Since we've got it hooked up, we obviously need more cables. Keep a coil. and we do. We're gonna need some heavy duty cable as well, because we need to hook that up, and we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, I think 3, 4. I swear that runs faster than it used to. But that could just be me. Who knows? Alright. Heavy cable. Oh, that's right. We need gold for that. I always forget those use gold. Alright. So we need, was it 4? I don't know. Well, we'll need more down the road anyway, so it's not like I just don't want to use up a ton of resources we don't need to right now. Just to save on having to run out for another mining run. Okay, so that's going to go there. Let's get this hooked back up so we can... Oh, we are actually hooked up. Okay. Let's say we need to get stuff smelting anyway. There we go. Yeah, so that actually lines up the docks. That's probably why they did that. Who knows? Hopefully stuff... Well, that stuff doesn't... Luckily the ingots don't bounce. And hopefully now... well, I don't have the centrifuge over here anyway, so we won't be throwing stuff into the other... machines now. Oh, and we're going to actually need those. So, if we take up the corner, obviously we need a straight cable, and then we're going to need a 3-way corner. Oh, can you not do 3-way corners on the heavy cable? Really? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, they really got to fix that. If you can run a line on a 3-way on a light cable, you should be able to do it on a heavy cable. How in the hell now? Alright, we're going to have to do another tie-in. We're going to use more cables. I mean, honestly, I could just hook it up that way, but we're going to use a ton of cables to do that. So we're going to put this back to a corner. And we're going to change this to a junction. And then we're going to change this to change this to a corner. Oh, we're already on the corner. Oh, well, I guess I could have kept that as a straight cable. I guess it doesn't really matter. That works fine. Okay. So, yes, now we can run, both of those will input into the battery charger. And we should not blow up any cables. Really, that's, yeah, they hopefully they'll get that. And that should be relatively easy to do. I mean, I guess maybe if the models aren't in yet, but I'm kind of surprised they haven't. Couldn't imagine take that long. It's not like it's a complex model anyway. I'm just gonna throw those over there for now, so they're out of the way. Yeah, I just leave it like, my huge stack of iron on the ground right now. Which really we should just be using to make iron plates. We get the rest of our floor in. Okay, iron sheets, not plates. All right, pump those out. Yep. Yep. We'll let that run for a little while. Oh, hang on. Okay, keep coughing. Oh, and in case anybody's not aware, if you are using your torch to weld, so say I'm welding over to here, if it won't burn it if you're not pushing the button. But if you're doing that and you walk across it, you will burn through your wire. And basically kind of like when you short it out. So you have to that didn't get that one, did it? Oh, actually, I can't tell. It might have actually filled in the whole thing. Yeah, just like if you had like a power surge or, you put too much power through it. I think we might be missing the floor there, but we can get that later. And when you put down your torch, it stays on. If it's on. I don't. I think the battery operated tools do similar. Because which will waste your gas if you obviously leave it on. Surprisingly, I'm surprised since the way the game's set up that it does not. It doesn't actually catch you on fire. I could easily see the devs adding that. So we got 56. So that'll definitely last us for a while. We still have to go through and fill these in. Right now where I'm running pipes and stuff and it's not pressurized, then I would rather leave them not, as long as we can walk on them. That way we don't have to grind through like 2 layers for, no reason. All right, let's get this pulled down. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I'm not sure if the tools, the battery one, I know the drill stays on. Did we have there we go. Iron frames, iron wall. Yeah, I'm debating on whether or not to just use walls at all. Uh, does not have enough battery cell. Oh, so it's not necessarily completely dead. Yeah, because my thought was no, it does say empty. Um, my thought is it had enough power the last time I used it to finish off whatever I was doing, um, but it doesn't. There's no. It doesn't seem like there's any on-off state for it, but it seems kind of suspicious that you know. I guess this is one of those things that if you have charge in it when you start using it, it will, let you finish doing what you're doing. And then it'll just tell you it's, empty or too low on the next. Yeah, so this will be eventually moved. And I want to check. Oh, I didn't want to turn it on. I want to. No, stop it. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, no, nothing there. Okay. I'm wondering because there's the charge. We're gonna have pipes everywhere. That's why I don't like throwing stuff on the ground. That looks like a good spot for a tracker. Oh, you know what? I just thought, I wonder if we can, we probably can't because most stuff you can put in the air. We could probably stack batteries there. That'd be pretty nice to have a big stack of batteries. Um, and then they would all be able to charge right. So that would definitely save on cabling. Pipe, 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 and pipe. 20's the max on the stack. All right. Oh, yeah, 20, and 6. 46 pipes. That's not too shabby. Pipe valve, and if I remember correctly, there is. Yeah, there we go. Consolidate those. Passive vent. I think. Only had one passive vent. Oh, autosave. Yeah, active vent. Okay. And while I'm actually thinking about it, let's so we don't have the recycler, which would not hurt to get. Is the recycler not? Oh, is the recycler in the auto lathe? Probably. Furnace, hydraulic pipe, recycler. We need some copper in there, which is all in here. Oh, yep. And then we just had some there too. That's all right. We'll throw that in there. Okay, that's going to take a while. Iron, lead. Actually, we should probably process this gold. I don't think we've got a lot of gold right now. Yeah, 58. So not a ton. All right. So my thought is that battery generator, like centrifuge, recycler. Though, you know what? It would actually be not a bad idea. Yeah, too late now, but say it wouldn't be a bad idea to have the yeah, I don't need more than one recycler. Um, okay, then there's our in, there's our out. Oh, it actually faces the other way. Oh, we don't get a variant on that. It has to feed that way. Alright, well, fine. Put that down. Where is our centrifuge? Was in the crate, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright. So I'll leave a little bit of space. Well, my thought was we run the furnace off this way, but we actually will have space to run it off that way as well. Actually, I think I'd run it off this way for now, just because if this is the area we're going to span next, we need power over there. The battery's right there. We're not running a ton of, well, we're going to actually put these over here anyway, so we're going to run cable. I don't know. I guess it works either way. So if we did like there, now can I actually get that on? Oh, it kicked it out. Okay. Oh, that's gonna actually have to go back, isn't it? Because it's gonna. Well, let's find out. I think. No, we're gonna be all right. Yeah, we'll be all right. Oh, I thought I had something building. I was like, but yeah, we already shut off the recycler. Yeah, so see, we could have this be a doorway out to that way later on. Oh, I don't want the furnace. Ooh, I thought that fell through the ground there for a second. Not that it's really an overly expensive piece of machinery to make. Alright. Where is... Is it stuck under there? Maybe it didn't kick it out. Maybe that was the furnace was just sitting there. Oh, yeah, see. That's a good way to lose something. See, running around, there'd probably be some point and build something, and then, yeah, set it on top of something and forget, and, you know. Oh, yeah, we want recycler. Really? Oh, that's right. I always forget you can't. Yeah, you can't hook the machines directly to each other. You're gonna have a chute. All right. Well, you know what we're gonna do then for now. Which, you know, if they made them all line up, then just let us butt the machines together. And so we'll just set this over here. We'll have to run a duct in between the two. And there we go. So now we can get rid of the stuff we don't need. at least it's convenient that we can, we might actually been line them out. If the stuff bounces when it comes out, like this throws stuff when it comes out, we might have actually just been able to bounce them right in. That would actually be kind of funny. We'll have to watch that when that bounces. Maybe we'll push that machine back a little bit and see if it does. Not that I'm sure anything could ever go wrong with, using something like that. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have 58 gold in there. No gold in there. Do we have any gold in the pipe bender? I don't think so. I don't think we have anything in the pipe bender. Yeah. All right. So we're going to want... And I'm going to go ahead and refine another stack of iron. Oh, let me see now. And that's the steel. Silver. Oh, look, another iron sheet, I swear. I just leave those things everywhere. Okay, so where we want to run the furnace off this way is what I'm thinking. And we're going to need yeah, we'll do this as a doorway. And if our doorway's there, maybe we'll do like the gas storage and stuff right here, so we can just come in, turn, there it is, for actually using the machine. Maybe we'll put everything over here. I think we should. The only problem is we're not. Yeah, see, we can't build there. So maybe that's not gonna. We can build there. So we don't want to go any way farther. Or we don't want to go any farther than past this. And if that's walls, then really... So if that's wall, this is the doorway. Oh, that really only gives us one row. Okay, so we're going to do wall. We'll do gas storage on this side. We'll build out the machinery on this side. I want to keep this room, this kind of area separate, just because the amount of heat it generates, we can keep a door closed and cool that room separately without heating up the rest of the base once we actually have atmosphere. Okay, iron. And we're going to want... We're going to want some more iron frames because we used all of them. So let that spit that out for a while. We're going to want quite a few. We're going to need... I think I got all the filters. We need iron in there too. Did we put another one in there? No, we have not. Alright, so we're going to throw another stack of iron in there. And yes, I know, I just put the frames in there. Oh, of course. Hey, at least I can walk out that time. Ah, one short. And I can remember we're almost out of jetpack fuel. Right, I'm going to stop that for now. And let us... Oh, come on. Get in there. All right, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So really go to 3x3 room with storage, walkway to... Yeah, I think we're going to actually want... Let's do... And if we were intelligent about it, I think we're going to... This is going to end up being a huge area. I might be going a bit overboard on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I'm thinking about doing is... all right, first of all, let's fill in some of this floor. Go ahead and take the stack of 50. And obviously, where are we at? We're at an hour right now. So what I will do is I'm going to fill in this floor. I will stop the stream and call this basically an episode, whatnot. And then I'm going to take basically an intermission and go use the bathroom, top off my coffee. It is 2 a.m. here, but it's also a 3-day weekend, so, and except for one quick thing tomorrow, I have nothing else to do, except for things I want to do, so, I'm going to stream a little bit longer tonight. I think I would like to, before I go to bed tonight, get the gas refinery up and running. Potentially, no, we won't get it pressurized tonight. I'm going to say potentially because I'd have to. I'm going to have to do massive amounts of mining, basically, to be able to have enough material to fill this in. Yeah, so that is not going to happen right now or tonight probably. Yeah, so the plan is this is going to be a wall here, and no, I keep wanting to use the blocks. I mean, you can stick some stuff on the, you don't get as many places to mount stuff to the walls. Yeah, granted they're thicker, but you know what? We can also run stuff inside of them. So, and that's, yeah, that's all steel. Okay. Oh, 4 frames. Look at that. So we're going to want, all right, so we've got, this is going to be a doorway. And this will be a wall. This is where our gas storage will be. And let's see, this will be a wall. No, I think I made this too big. At least out this way. And that generator is actually too far. Do I actually need that wall there? Well, I'm running the cables down it. Well, I mean, for not really, but looks thing. Because obviously that's going to cut into the generator. Which, well, if we run a duct, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's actually fine. I mean, we can just have that stick out, because we'll just run a duct through it, then it won't even really matter. Oh, I don't want iron for walls. Damn it. Alright, so we should take that down, otherwise we'll forget, or I'll forget. And then I'll probably sit there and be swearing, why can't I get... So maybe we'll do this different. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. So my thought is that, okay, gas storage here. I was going to do the refining here. You know, but we don't need a... Well, I guess it's only a it's a 2x3, so we don't need that back row. But what I was thinking of is that we would drop the gas, the ice, the volatiles, the oxides, whatnot, into an enclosed room over here with its own door, and then that would be conveniently placed. So if we ever need to go in there, it's right there while we're doing everything. The furnace isn't like whatever. Oh, we're out of whatever. We can go in there and look. But that's... If we had the gas, if we had the room over here, then it can pipe... I'm trying to think of how the pipe routing is going to run, basically. Because I was just thinking of furnaces over here, storage tanks over here, gas rooms over... The room is over here. I really wish... Well, technically, we can make another furnace. Well, no, the problem with the furnace is that I don't think you can light it. I have to look at that. I don't know if you can light it with a computer or logic. Because if we could, then when we put something in it, we could have it light, and then it would just send out the gases through the pipes. We run them through the filters. That would be a good way to do that. I just don't want to have to walk in there every single time to hit the button. Technically, though, if it's inside of the furnace, then it can just be sitting out. It doesn't have to be a room. The drawback is if we run like volatiles and oxides and at the same time, it's going to light and burn it, which we don't want. So theoretically, we could do 3 furnaces, or one for oxygen, nitrogen. So we could have one for oxygen, nitrogen, basically everything else. I mean, we just need volatiles in their own, so the volatiles can't light. That would probably work. So we can do 2 furnaces, and then we'll actually have a 3rd furnace, is the one that we're actually processing with. So I'll have to look into that, because that can change the layout of our room a lot. So, and what I was thinking was, and this might still work. Yeah, because we can run pipes through the walls. And I don't know how long that would actually hold true for, because basically right now you can put anything in the furnace, you hit light, and it turns I don't even know if you have to light it. You put it in the furnace and basically it turns to a gas. So at least is my understanding. So I might have to do some testing with that. So probably what I'll do then is, before I go any further with that, I'll do a little bit of research into it and see. Um, honestly, we I guess I should change the title to "Prepping for Refinery." Um, very nice. The batteries are full. Uh, since much better layout now, we can actually, once we put one in, we're getting space to put one in. Um, I wasn't thinking the machine moving around was going to really take that long. Then again, everything takes longer in this game. Which is kind of the dev's whole point in it. I mean, it's not, right on the Steam page, not a casual game, or however they phrased it. It's supposed to be a time game that is complex and takes your time, which they've definitely done their job on that. So, yeah, I think we'll do the wall across there. So, I mean, either way, we'll split the room here. So that's easy enough. And I might just go ahead and put the steel blocks in there. Well, we don't have enough steel. Or we're not going to have enough steel. We have some, but look at that. So fast, she didn't even tell me that I was out of power. All right, so yeah, we'll run across there. I'll do a little bit of research on it. I'm still planning on doing another stream tonight, probably an hour's worth again, and see what I can figure out. I haven't done a creative world, so maybe I'll do a creative one real quick just to test with and see if that'll even work. And if not, then we'll have to do the whole room. But my thought is that if we have the room, then really the room should be like, which we could do too high in that, easy enough. The room should be like room, storage tanks, and then the furnace. So that way pipes run from point A to the storage, the pipes run from the room to the storage tanks to the furnace for the stuff that needs to go to the furnace. For an efficient use of the layout. But honestly, I mean, we could have the pipes, we could have the room upstairs and over here. I mean, it's just how much resources we want to spend on it, really. Yeah, so I will, what I might actually do is I might just pop down the furnace real quick, just throw the resources in it, or, throw a thing of volatile in it and see if I get pressure, if I can vent it out. I don't know. I'll have to mess with it. It'd probably be best to do it in creative. All right. Well, I'm gonna call that the end of this episode. I will have to update the title to "Prepping for the Gas Refinery," since this, I guess, episode was more getting everything ready, getting all the machines relaid out. Base expanded, if you wouldn't really call it the base. I mean, one of these days we'll actually have walls and stuff. And I still need to get the airlock set up one of these days, but, we can't pressurize it right now, so it's not really that big of a deal. Though airlock setup's pretty quick, so it might be a good thing to kind of use to is a little bit of break it up if we're working on a project that's taking a while. We got 127 iron. We don't have any iron in there. What do we have for iron in the pipe bender? We have no iron in the pipe bender, which definitely needs iron. Okay, so yeah, let's put that in there. And if I'm going to stream more, I'd like to come right back. But after I do that little bit of testing, and top off my coffee and use the bathroom, I'm just wondering if I need to go do another mining run, especially if we're going to be making steel. Which probably that's the first thing we do is we figure out the layout we're going to do, if it'll work or not. Throw the original furnace down, and we'll want to make steel, just because we're going to need to be able to get how much? We only have like 70, I think. If I can find it. I think I put it over here. 76. So we'll get a bit out of that. What is it? 2 per frame, I think it was. And then we need 2 sheets, which is basically, what is it? I think it's a half. So it's 3 steel per block to have it airtight. Yeah, so right now we can get roughly 25 blocks. Which is, what is it? If we did a cube that was, we need bigger than we're going to need a room like probably, if we have to go the room route, we're going to need a room about this big. If we don't have the room route, then it doesn't really matter. We just need a couple to be able to run stuff through or mount stuff on. And I think we still actually do have a few. I can't remember. We get the iron frames, iron sheets, and then I believe steel is... Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, we did use up all this steel. That's right. Just actually throw the power controller over there and throw the vents together. And we've got a computer with logic. And I think we have... Oh, actually, we can stack those. Very nice. Then, well, actually, that's all airlock stuff, so we'll just leave it there. Except I want the computer chips together. All right, the valve will actually need soon, or we'll be able to use soon. Filter. Here, we can just put all the filters in there and get the stuff off the ground. Very nice. All right, and we've got CO2, nitrogen, volatiles. Yeah, the extra nitrogen, which we could just recycle now, because we do have a recycler. I don't know how long it takes. Oh, thank you. And iron, so we get 2 iron back. I'm assuming there is some loss. I haven't really looked, so that's fine. We'll just throw it up there for now. Yeah, so that is pretty nice. That airlock volatiles. So nitrogen volatiles, CO2. So we need an oxygen filter. We don't actually have one yet. We're definitely going to need that filter. Yeah, but okay, as I said like 5 minutes ago or so, I'm going to call this it for the stream. I'll rechange the name to Prepping for Gas Refinery. And I'll probably do a little bit of testing, and I'll probably be back in a little bit with another stream, and hopefully we will get the gas refinery up and running. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I was going to mention that tomorrow I will be streaming some more. Probably quite a few streams tomorrow. And I do still want to stream some rock as well. So I might do a couple hours of one, couple hours of the other, something like that. Um, yeah. All right. So this is Mickey D, and I hope you enjoyed this stream. Comments or questions are always welcome, and I will call this good. Everybody, see you later.